Everyone. I don't know how many people's in the room right now, but I'm Esther Barnes, and I'm here today doing short natural curls on anybody who's having issues with whether their hair is long or whether it's short, that I can actually kind of help you out with it through Ashtae Products. And I want to remind some of the stylists that at www.texturetakeover.com, it's a 2-day free online courses of business, um, of um, of anything that has to do with hair, anything that has to do with like your business. Like I said, it's loaded. It's loaded. Do not miss out. My name is Esther Barnes. Once again, I'm from Roanoke, Virginia, and this is my salon, Selah Beauty. And my beautiful model here is Octavia Anna Richardson. We call her Tay Tay. How about that? Okay. So I don't know if you have any questions before I begin, but I'm gonna go ahead and begin because I don't have long on here. So I'm gonna give you what I got. Okay. What I did, Taviana, we went through and actually cut her locks off because it's time to give her a restart, fresh restart. And what I did was I shampooed her with Cool Sensation dandruff shampoo. Now, a lot of times we get a lot of buildup on the hair and the scalp. This right here is amazing. And sometimes you can mix this with Ashtae hair oil and let it sit on the hair while the hair is dry. Let it sit on the hair and the scalp for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then you go ahead and shampoo it. That will maintain the moisture of the hair and the scalp so it can prepare it for the next style. And right behind that, I went behind it with Heavenly Silk Shampoo Conditioner. Everybody can see that. I left this on there for about 4 or 5 minutes. This also, too, has a lot of moisture, abundance of moisture and shine. I love using this right after I do a relaxer, any chemical service, color service, any of those things. This is the go-to. All right, after I did this, what I did was I went behind Moisture Plus, and I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. Moisture Plus, okay? Everybody gets Moisture Plus. I don't care what texture your hair is, everybody needs Moisture Plus because it adds a lot of moisture to the hair. Okay, what we're going to do is I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do, if I wanted to take some Heavenly Foam lotion to use in her hair to reboost her curls, or the sculpting lotion. And guess what? I found out that with the sculpting lotion by Ashtae, I can actually go in and do comb curls with her hair, and that's what we're going to do today. So right now, I haven't done the Moisture Plus, so I'm just going to add a little bit of that to her hair because it's going to maintain some moisture, okay? It's about how much I put on there. Put it all over her hair and let that seep in really, really good. I gave her a nice cut with the cocoa clippers and edges. They gave her a nice frame around her face and around her neck. But I didn't cut all her hair down. I probably left maybe 1 inch to 2 inches on her hair because, like I said, she didn't really want to do a whole lot of anything to her hair. All right. Next, I'm going to go in with, this is concentrated. This is the sculpting lotion, okay, by Ashtae. I put it in here because I didn't want to just dump the bottle on her head. So I'm just going to use small sections of her hair and go through with her curls. Does anybody have any questions? Let me know where everybody's from. Okay. Now, as you can see up close, and this is just from me doing her one side by spraying in her hair, her curls are already popping in there. She's already got a nice texture going on. Really nice texture. But I want to make them more sculpted. I can do finger waves with this. I can do just about anything with this sculptor, and I do roller sets with it. It's concentrated, and all of Ashtae products are very concentrated, so you don't need a whole lot of it, okay? But what I'm going to do with her hair is I'm going to take my comb, and I'm just going to go through, and I'm just going to coil it with my comb through her hair. And once again, don't forget about the Texture Takeover by Ashtae, November the 3rd and the 4th. It's free. It's online. You just got to go there and register at www.texturetakeover.com. Do Ashtae. Anybody got any questions?
We don't have any questions yet, but we have someone from Canada.
Hey, someone from Canada.
Samantha, that's her name.
Hey, Samantha, how are you, love? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And like I said, with the sculpting lotion, all I'm doing is going in with the tip of the end of my, actually it's the cutting comb, but I use this, or you can use a rat tail comb, the end, and I've just saturated her hair with the sculpting lotion, and all I'm doing is going through and creating tight coils that she can either let air dry or I could put her under a dryer, either one. But I think tonight we're going to let her air dry. And the sculpting lotion has a lot of shine to it. So, I might spray just a little bit with a little bit of the hair oil, which will give it a nice double shine because it's full of a lot of shine. But I'm going to go through the top area and I'm going to spray it down some more. Kind of comb it through. And I think sometimes some people start from the back and work their way up. I just want to do it from the side because that's where the camera is. It's on the one side. And if I turn my back to you, I'm scared that you might not be able to see where I'm at. But there's some of her curls. And if you're just tuning in, I'm Esther Barnes. I am an educator for Ashtae Products, junior educator. And I am actually speaking on the textured look, which we are actually doing for the month of October. And we have free classes at thetexturetakeover.com. And it will show you, and they will tell you about the different textures, protective styles, business information, all those things. She has very nice, tight, natural curl. So all I'm doing is sculpting it with the sculpting lotion. And I like the way the sculpting lotion dries because it doesn't dry with a flakiness. It actually dries with a shine. If I was to put her under the dryer, I could actually dry her hair and then take a pick and lift it up to give her more of a natural dry look and spray it a little bit with the oil sheen. That would give her a nice little look too.
We have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's the different process when doing short versus long hair?
What's the different process from doing short to long hair? Are you talking about if someone was to have very long hair and we would do this same process?
Yes.
Okay, you just use more product. That's about the only the difference. Well, with longer hair, we have to be careful with that because with shorter hair and you can spray things on it like the oil sheen and it'll be a softer texture. But with longer hair, I would actually use the foaming lotion. I don't know if you can see it, but the Heavenly Foam lotion, it dries really, really fast. But as you would comb through it, you would take small section. Just don't put it all in there and just kind of work it through the scalp, but actually section it off with a large tooth comb, just kind of comb through it and watch the curls just form on its own for the longer look. But for shorter hair like hers, I'm just being more defined. I'm just using a smaller comb and I'm just taking individual sections and just kind of curling it around the end of the comb.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Samantha said that they love Ashtae Products. They're in Canada.
Yes.
And we're relaunching Ashtae in Canada this month, actually. So
Yes.
if you want to go, is the time to grab your tickets because it's going to be next Monday in Toronto.
Mm-hmm. The one thing I really like about Ashtae, I can't say it enough, is um, the fact that it's concentrated. Very, very concentrated, and you really don't need a whole lot. But with her hair, and I actually just put Moisture Plus in her hair just to maintain her moisture. Um, and it's wetting her hair so that I can actually control it. And of course, the sculpting lotion itself, I love the consistency of it because it allows you to just kind of move at your pace and really get in a good curl. And also, too, I tried it the other day with finger waves. Loved it. Loved it. Came out crisp and shiny. And then I actually sprayed the freeze spray behind it, the freeze spray, which held it exactly the way I wanted to. Anybody else in the room? You wanted to let me know where you're from? And if you don't know where to get Ashtae products, if you're in the area, Roanoke, Virginia, Salem, Radford, and these around surrounding areas, you can actually go to Salon Centric. They have products there. I also carry them here in my salon. Um, Selah Beauty on Peters Creek Road, 5338, Peters Creek Road, Suite D. And also, too, you can also order it if you go to ashday.com.
We have a question in the chat. How do you maintain the style?
Maintain her style.
Yes.
Like I said, what I could probably do is if she wants it like this and keep it just with the curls in it, I can actually spray a little bit of the hair oil on it, set her underneath the dryer and let it dry. And once it dries, pretty much all she would have to do. And you really don't want to take a scarf to, to kind of hold it down because then it'll make everything flat. But the beauty behind having this type of coils or with this short look, you can always just put a bonnet on your head, or when you get up in the morning, you could take a little bit of the holding spray, which they have a diamond hold. You can spray it along with it. And Ashtae, you can actually literally cocktail just about all their products, and it will not have an overlap. It would not. You would not have extra flakes or anything like that in your hair. It just won't happen. And you can put that in, and then you can take a pick and just lift it up, so you can have more of a natural look to your hair.
Great. Thank you. Yeah, we have more people from Trinidad and Tobago.
Hey, hey, hey. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's safe.
Yeah. Melanie is saying that the haircut looks amazing.
Thank you, Melanie. Thank you. She actually literally just got her locks cut off because she's been having them for a very long time. And I went in with the Cool Sensation dandruff shampoo after I cut them, and then shampooed her really, really good with this. And then I went behind that with the Heavenly Silk Shine conditioner, left it on for a couple of minutes. And it really came out really, really soft. So, and the reason why I used the cool sensation, because a lot of times when we get locks, I've never had locks, but I've experienced it just from taking locks down or retwisting them. Sometimes they can create a buildup depending on what you put in the hair. And the cool sensation, what I really like about that, you can actually put like the hair oil from Ashtae, mix it together, and like put it on the scalp or within this maybe an inch from the scalp or on the scalp, and let it sit for a little bit, and it would lift all of that up. And I mean, I love it, and the hair smells great. The scalp feels amazing. So that's why I really like that. But she once we did it, she was free. She was like, yes, yes. So like right now, we're just taking her natural curl, what she already has, and we're just actually just sculpting it.
Awesome, awesome. So whenever you have a client with build up, do you use um, the dandruff shampoo as a
Um,
treatment?
Yes, I do. I would use the dandruff shampoo, but if it's a big buildup, what I would do, I would get like a bowl, like I would use for color relaxer, and I would get a brush and I would literally section the hair off and brush it on the scalp. Put a plastic cap over it and just let it sit. If it's a big buildup, and then I would rinse that out, shampoo it one more time, and then I would go back because once you rinse all that out, you're pretty much rinsing whatever oils that were on. Because with some hair, we don't produce a lot of oil, so we've got to be careful. We've got to add it back, and how we add it back is the conditioners that we do, because where the shampoo is for the scalp and the hair, the conditioner is also the same way. So we just got to be careful what we put on there. And with Ashtae, some of their styling products like the foam, the quick foam wrap, um, the Heavenly Foam lotion. I like it because when you put it in your hands, it's really, really thick, and it's really good for finger waves or what have you. It doesn't move. It's really thick. I love it, And I can still just put it in her hair while I'm doing this too, because I don't want to waste none of it. But and it doesn't create a buildup. You can always cocktail all of this. It doesn't create a buildup.
Many people saying hi. Susan Brooks from North Carolina.
Hey, Susan.
Tammy Martin from Buffalo, New York.
Yes. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, beautiful ones. And she wants a more of a natural curl pattern going on. So we're not having, a lot of people can be real sticklers about having everything perfect in a line, and that's fine. I'm not taking that from no one. But she wants more of a natural look. So that's why I didn't really create a bunch of parts. I just kind of picked up and kind of went with it. And she has such a beautiful texture of hair. I could literally take my finger and just roll around with my finger. But we're going to do it with the comb, the end of the comb.
We have another question in the chat.
Yes.
When trying to maintain or style short hair curls, do you do it when the hair is dry or wet?
Okay. I have a lot of ladies that have gone from long hair and just decided, like, look, Lee, I want to go natural, just cut my hair. I will take them to the sink. I will shampoo their hair with Ashtae Products. Then I will pull them out. While their hair is damp, I would add product to it. So when it dries with very unique curls. Sometimes people will go home and be like, Lee, I can't get the same curls you gave me when I was at the shop. And a lot of times it's because what we tend to do is we'll get up in the morning with dry hair and just throw the product on. And before you know it, you've got buildup. And you're like, it's not doing the same thing. So it's okay to get you a water bottle, or while you're in the shower, wet the hair down or mist it down, and then proceed to put your product through it and roll your hands. A lot of people want to take combs and comb it through. No, we're texturizing the hair. So we just want to roll the hair. Now, some people, if they do it dry, make sure there's nothing in the hair at all. So like with her hair wasn't soaking wet. We had just finished shampooing her. We took her to the room. I combed her down, combed her out, and then put her, and I just immediately went to Moisture Plus, which has a lot of moisture, and I went straight into putting the sculpting lotion in so I can create her curls. So I did it from a dry standpoint because I added a little moisture to it. So it's all about maintaining the moisture. So different strokes for different folks. Me, myself, when I do let my hair grow, I will wet my hair after I get out of the shower. And while my hair is damp, I will add my product to my hair, see my curls, and leave it alone. I won't go through trying to comb it, trying to do anything to set it, because 9 times out of 10, those natural curls is going to set its own. So. Any more questions out there?
Yes, we have another question. What would you recommend to your customers to maintain their style at home?
To maintain it at home, depending on if it's long or short. If you have really, really long hair, um, to maintain a natural curl, sometimes we get bad hair. Come on, let's keep it real. If we got long hair, we get bad hair. That means we've been sleeping all night long, no moisture, no nothing has gotten to it. And it's okay to go ahead and mist the hair with a little bit of water. But I'm telling y'all, the Moisture Plus is everything. I've sold this, I cannot keep this in. When I put the Moisture Plus in someone who has really long hair and they don't want it stiff, they just want to add some type of moisture and flow to it, I would put the Moisture Plus in it and just let it dry on its own, and you see from there. If you need a little bit more curl going on with your hair, then you can always go in and add you a little bit of Heavenly Foam. Okay, so you can maintain those at home. So once I do it here, and I will actually walk you through it step by step on what to do, and then you can just maintain at home. I even leave my line open for people to call me when they get up in the morning, like, girl, I can't even do this. What have I done? I'm like, send me a picture of your hair. Let me see what you're doing. And so I walk them through. They'll pull their product out, and I'm like, okay, then use this until they get used to it, because what we do here at the salon is totally different from what they do when they get home, which is fine. That's why we're the professionals. But we can show you how. Ashtae can really show you how. The educators are amazing. It usually doesn't take this long when you're doing like a twist out with, a comb twist. But because I'm talking and I'm kind of going through her hair, it's taking us a little bit longer, but it's okay. But after I finish doing her twist, I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to comb them out. I'm going to leave her curls the way they are. And then I'm going to go in with the edge control that Ashtae has, which is called Lay and Stay by Ashtae. It's edge control. I love it. I love it. Just to give her that look. So when she gets up in the morning, she can literally just go back and just brush it down again in the front.
I'm gonna do nothing.
Nope. Woo!
That's what I'm looking for.
She said, you gotta do nothing to these curls. And like I said, the sculpting lotion will give you a more firmer look, a more firmer feel, not look, but a more firmer feel than the Heavenly Foam would. And so here is the Lay and Stay Ashtae Edge Control. I usually just put it on the back of my hand, and I go around her edges.
We have another question in the chat.
Yes.
How should we wrap her hair tonight?
We won't wrap it because we want to maintain the curls. So it depends on how she would sleep. Now, sometimes, like I said, you can take a bonnet and you can put it on there. And if she does wrap her hair, do not wrap it tight. She can spray it lightly with either a little bit of the hair oil, because we lose moisture when we put things on top of our hair. Put a little bit of the oil on there and a little bit of the holding spray, which a diamond hold or either the freeze spray. Go ahead and put something on there that's not going to be tied all the way down. Go to sleep. When she gets up in the morning, she can lightly spray it with water, lightly, and then take a pick and re-pick it out, and then just take her where Lay and Stay is and just reapply the Lay and Stay around, because it's late in the evening. It's not like we just got up this morning. She can go on about her day. You know what I'm saying? So she can just redo this again if she would like. Do you have any more questions? We got about a couple more minutes. We got like 3 more minutes.
We don't have any questions.
Okay. Well, I am glad everybody came, who showed up to see and ask the questions. And I'm really amazed by Ashtae, and I would like everyone to pretty much like take advantage of the free classes. Take advantage of it, because you cannot beat this. I don't think, as long as I've been doing hair for a long time, I don't think I've ever come across a company that just offer these things for you for free, just to get you where you need to be. And you can go back and you can watch it over and over and over again. So, and also not to forget to mention, if you all have not signed up for Beyond the Chair Conference 2025, and here's my shirt from this past year, Beyond the Chair. Yeah, your life will never be the same. I mean, you got a 3-day weekend. You learn so much when you sign up. And remember, when you do sign up for it, they do payment plans. So you don't have to worry about like, oh my God, I can't do it. Yeah, you can. Because when you invest in yourself, it's a great investment. It really and truly is. But this is her finished look. Like I said, we wanted a more of a natural look. We didn't want to go in and try to have all these straight lines in her hair. Like I said, to each his own, but this works for her because she just came out of locks. Okay. So her locks were really nice and neat. This is really nice and neat, where she's got her, where we had actually laid her sides down. We gave her a nice little cut. Sorry, got the stuff just dripping. And she will be able to actually go to bed tonight, get up in the morning, kind of dampen it a little bit and brush it out and be ready to go. Not brush it, I'm sorry. Kind of pick it out a little bit and just be ready to go.
I'm looking forward to that.
She's looking forward to that. And there we go. Once again, Ashtae Products, look them up. Their products is undeniably great because you can actually use a combination with them to get a really good style, and they're worth it. They're really worth it. And thank you all.